Beautiful people, hello. Sirena, Barefoot of the rose kind, with a gypsy heart. Gypsy soul for leaving, baby. All right. So, yesterday, I kept getting... Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So, yesterday, I kept getting Georgianne. But it's something about Georgie. Georgiana. Ooh, 33, and I got chills. Georgiana. This is so weird, but it's Georgiana. Georgiana. I don't know. Georgiana. Maybe she went by Georgie, but it's an aunt. It's an aunt energy. An aunt. 111. You may not... it feels like an older energy, like down in ancestral, down in your family. So I don't think you haven't met. And this might be somebody actually connected to my family or my extended family now. All right, you guys. So I was joking with my daughter yesterday on the way down to a graduation party. And I told my daughter, I said, you know what? Pretty soon people are going to have to pay for my presence to be there. I said, because it's too much for me. So, what's going on with me? May very well be going on with you. Stepping into your new role, right? So, I haven't gotten any more from this Georgiana. They might have called her Georgie. An older woman, kind of, not big, kind of stout a little bit. They're not giving me much. Mother's side. So this aunt is from the mother's side. It's given me like... mother's side. Today is Memorial Day. 5/26/25, right? Monday. Mother's side. I just heard she's with you. Oh gosh. I'm hearing Louisiana. Is that right? Something about the swamps. I don't know. When she was alive, she lived back. Wasn't everything kind of... delved in the arts. Hoodoo, maybe. I don't know. She's mad. She's getting like, you got it from your mama's side. So, God, this could even be for me, and I don't even know it. I'm always feeling like I'm giving messages for you guys. They keep giving me that Long Island medium thing when she's going around people, and I'm like, I was telling my daughter, it's like this. It's like you have nothing but darkness. It's nothing but black, except you see this one little LED light, right? And that's how the spirit realm sees you. Darkness, but you're that light. They're like, oh my gosh, somebody that can hear us. So you stand out in the realms. You're light. I'm getting chills all over. So somebody from your mother's side received messages, right? I heard tea leaves. So I don't know, did they read tea leaves back then? I don't know anything about that kind of shit. And she may have been into cards, but she was a seer. I just heard. So it's passed down from generations. Passed down generations. It's funny when now I get it. That one guy that does the remote viewing thing. Now I get it how it's hard to spell things, because when things come through, it's just, it's hard to 555, hard to spell sometimes. So, passed down generations, right? Maybe I'll take a picture of this because we might need it for a thumbnail. I don't know. It's perhaps, maybe if you haven't been using your gifts and your talents, you're finding they're getting strong. You've always had them. Thank you. Now it's becoming more clear. Okay. You're special, right? You're special. Part of a program. Maybe you were in the GATE program. For gifted and talented, like exceptional students. I don't know what they, maybe it's education. Maybe it's gifted and talented education. I don't know, but the GATE program reminds me of like an MK Ultra. It's like recruiting children. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So they were looking for children. They're always looking for the exceptional, for the gifted, looking for children who are gifted. Ooh, I put an M. Children. I don't know why, but children who are gifted. Psychically gifted. It always feels like they've been watching you. And I just got a notification. My granddaughter, it was so cute. So my son comes in yesterday, and my granddaughter, he said, she has big feelings today. I was like, oh my God, I love that. That he notices his little baby girl. She's not even 2 yet. She'll be 2 in June. But saying she has big feelings today. And that was just so cute. Her daddy knows her so well. Makes me so happy. Oh, and I went to the prettiest little wedding shower my other son had. They're getting married in August, But it was that place. It was going there that and then I started just talking to people. All right. So, recruiting children, looking for children who are gifted. Psychics. And then watching their progress. I'm getting that they were also foretold, so it was something foretold. Scriptures, prophecies, they're mediums. It's showing me like that old lady with no eyes. So it's showing me like no human eyes, no eyes, so they can see with their thine eyes single. So, looking, foretelling, you know, using that one thing to go anywhere in time. It's some kind of monitor thing that they can watch. It's like a TV. So I can't remember what they call it. It's an actual thing, though. They were able to see everything about Jesus as it unfolded, all of that stuff. Confirmation. So, following you your whole life. Not even your parents knew. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. It depends. Following you your whole life. So if you feel like a lot of these programs, a lot of these shows remind you of you, you know, strikes a chord in you, like there's a remembrance, like something sparks in you when you watch TV, 1111, when you watch TV shows, or maybe you, you watch, or you read about something and da-da-da. Well, you probably are one of those children, which is now grown up. Yeah. Especially if you're born in the 50s and 60s. If you were born in the 60s, chances are they were working with all kinds of shit right now. Right now. Okay, so then right now. So something about 60s. Maybe you're in your 60s. You scared the shit out of some people because they couldn't figure out how you knew stuff. And at some point, you just shut down. You don't remember. So you don't remember most of your life. You thought it was just trauma. No. Mind wiped for some reason. Maybe it was trauma, but maybe it's something deeper. I'm getting something deeper. So I don't really want to get into that, guys. Can we not? Can we just... I'm going to flip it up and switch to... You will begin your vision quest soon. Oh my gosh. When the time is right. It was this deck, as a matter of fact. I think they have vision quest in here. I need to look. Maybe this isn't the deck. Maybe it isn't a vision quest card. But I don't know. Anyway, they're bringing me back to... They're bringing me back to when I was given all this information about the White Buffalo Prophecy and the Lakota and in North Dakota, the Lakota Indians or tribe or whatever, and North Dakota, not South Dakota, but North Dakota specifically. And this was given to me many years ago, and we've spoken to certain people, so I don't know. They're watching and waiting, watching it unfold. Thank you. Waiting for you to open your heart and your mind. You're a big deal, and you always knew that, but you don't look at yourself like that. You're just a little old me, you say? Thank you. The drugs to say they're made in California. We love your face. We'd really like to sell you cops and queers. Who will I wake up with tomorrow? We're all stars now in the dope show. Lots of pretty, pretty ones. They want to get you high. All right, so, Marilyn Manson was singing about it. Marilyn Manson was singing about it. So So, you got a plot twist. You've been wondering, I have these gifts, I have these talents, blah, 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 blah. And you make things and you do this, but your true gift, you have many talents, but your true gift is receiving. Receiving. So what do you do about that? The dead have always talked to you. You can shapeshift. You can hang out with anyone. You can go into any room. You can dress up and you can hang out in the hood or in the palace. That's who you are. You can hang out in the hood or the palace. And you are everything. You shapeshift. You're given, I heard you're given sight. You're given prophecy. So, your Lord, you're all of it. You're an elder, a shaman, a lord. You have guardian angels. You're like a bee. You nurture. Why did I get nurture out of bee? Because everything that has to do with bees, we need. Honey never goes bad. The wings, the sound, the vibration, the frequency that their wings put out is healing. Everything with the bee is healing. You can use the beeswax, the honey, the propolis. Just listening to them, breathing in that. It's a whole thing. Heals the lungs. I'm telling you, people, I know the shit. Who's ready to fucking get down and dirty with some shit? RV. My home for me and the dog, because I'm keeping my dog. She's my dog now. Mike is gone. She's mine. And I need an RV for us to live in so we can work and we can have a home. And we'll get it. Or we won't. I don't fucking care anymore. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to stop. You've come too far. You've come too far, lady. Nothing's going to stop you. Yeah, traveling. There it is right there. Right there. Trust your talents in changing times. I almost said talons. In changing times. Your talents are changing in this time. I got one of those that watches over me. So, that was this deck, folks. Did you smell it all up, Bella? So, Bella brought in a dead mouse. I had to get it outside. And now there's a dead worm. Thanks for the presents. Blah, 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 blah. Not so much. They wanted me to get my handwritten cards, but I don't know. And I saw change. Came out like that. And I was like, changing times, right? Seeds planted. Two hearts become as one. Congratulations. The wheel in the sky's turning in your favor. And you got that. And you got that. And we can pretty much close it up. And you got the 9 of fucking cups. And the 9 of pentacles. So, look around you. It's all around you. But you're changing. Georgiana. God, Georgiana. It was so much more clearer yesterday. With the 9 of Cups showing. So that flipped over in this while I was shuffling. We'll leave it out. There you have it. doors are going to be opening up for you. It's going to be as if it was magic. But it's only the magic of God. It's only the magic of the light. Because you, my friend, have long suffered. I don't know why all these are upside. I don't want to take... No, I'm putting all of them back because that was just too much. And they fell out. No. What's this? What's an exciting new challenge? I mean, what do you mean? Clarified by the Four of Wands. Time for celebration. There's that home. There's that house that I need. There's my stable foundation, right? There's your stable foundation. Go with the flow. Go with the magic. Making your decision. But hey, anyone who moving straight out. Bam. Your chariot awaits. Come out of the closet. Come out of your hole. Come out of your cave. Come out of your solitude. Walk into your pentacles. Walk into the blessings. See all the pretty sparkles of gold? You're being showered. There's no mistake in that. You're being showered. We want to get you high. Sorry, I have a song going through my head still. Is it the new moon today, or when is the new moon? And they have it cloudy out because something's happening. Things are changing. And it was 22:11 as I said that. Yeah, but the mermaid said, wait a minute, pick us real quick. 22:22. And there you have it. Blessings to move forward. You're in your diving deep now because your future, it's all about your future. Your future depends on it. Your future is it. Communication. Things are changing, you know. I'm going to set up a cute little, you know, something where, and I think a cute idea would be, you know, have a cute idea of it's an idea I had before. Hope and patience, but blessings. Look around you. So, love, dreaming, letting go. Love and blessings again. Okay, so that's the common theme. Move forward. Every idea, check into it. If it doesn't work out, just keep going. This is how you're being prepared. This is how you're being prepared in your moving, different steps of moving forward, right? Being the dreamer. I saw 9 of Earth. Being the dreamer, you know, coming into balance. Taking the necessary small steps to get you ahead, right? If that don't work out, maybe it will later on, but acting upon it and getting in the groove. It's like getting in the groove of your creativeness, and taking the necessary steps, rather than just being in your head or on paper, but putting it to work for you. Is that the 9 of Cups? Sure the fuck is. Your wish comes true, you know, as we're talking about that. right? It depends on how you, thank you, how you want to look at things. You know, I'm not taking this. What your perception is. Is it twisted? Well, maybe you need to turn it around. And look at the you know. Instead of seeing things, no, I can't do that. Find the solutions to get you there. And this is your practice. Right? When you start to do the little things, the bigger things will come about. You know? It takes practice. It takes time. You know, look at all the time that's already gone. It's already spent, so it doesn't matter if you deem it unworthy or whatever you think. It's already gone, so that part's gone. But maybe reflect on all you've learned and all you've gained, all the seeds you've planted, right? Putting that into use. What's gone is gone. But what you take from it is what's important. What you got out of it. Your takeaways. It's all about the takeaways. What did you take away from that situation? What did you take away from every situation, suffering situation that you were in? It's the takeaways. What did you take away? What did you take away from that? They wanted me to do it like this. What did you take away? What were your takeaways from everything that happened? All right? So, you were in an abusive relationship. Maybe they were physically and emotionally. But, you know, you learned to love yourself during that time. You learned what you don't want. You learned a lot about yourself because of that relationship regardless, right? That's your takeaway. It's your takeaways is what's going to get you there. That's what you're supposed to be focused on, is your takeaways. Yeah. What did you take away from that situation? It's a fucking takeaway, baby. Oh. Didn't even know that one was flipped over. What you didn't see coming was the renewal. And how your focus is going to become different and go with the flow. You're going to be thinking different than you ever have. You're learning how to do things different than you ever had. Like I'm was telling my daughter and Jason and them, I'm like, you know what? Somebody's name could be Jace. But, Jace. Somebody's name could be Jace. But, I was talking to him like, yeah, I get to feel love and I get to feel all of that stuff, But it's not mine. It's not for me. It's still beautiful. But I get to experience everyone else's love because I'm a receiver. But none of it's meant for me. None of it's for me. And that could be sad. But at least I get to feel that love. Yes, thank you. I know Father loves me. Queen Mother said, yeah, duh. I'm here with you. I just saw my grandma in my mind's eye. Yeah. I heard she's pissed. Her beanie, her Rena, has been suffering when unnecessary. It's okay, Grandma. Oh my God, I want to cry. It's okay, Grandma. Don't just worry about atoning for your own bullshit you did, you bitch. I loved my grandma, trust me, more than anything. But she was a bitch. and it was her example that it was her being the way she was that my mom told me never to hold anger or resentment or anything, or I'd end up with a hateful heart like my grandma. And some of the best words my mom ever said to me. And believe me, there's a lot I could have held on to. But what did I take away? What were my fucking takeaways from everything I lived? It helped me become who I am now. It seems harder because you have to learn how to live a different way. Before, it was just go work any job to pay for a fucking place to live and be miserable still. Well, I'm not to do things that way anymore. I'm to live a whole different way, and I'm at a loss. Because if I don't go out and just work any fucking job to put me in a house to live like the rest, I can't do that. I don't know what to do now. But I keep doing what I'm asked to do with no return. But I do have a return because right now I am living here, but this house will be gone. Okay? To have all these talents, to have these God-given gifts and not to be able to make money off of it. I mean, when it comes to money, I can make more money than a fucking doctor, people, please. I'm telling you. I don't promote that. I don't do that. I'm to give it for free. That's why everything I do, I usually just give away. I do this. You people pay a shit ton of money to some of these readers. Some of these readers are astronomically expensive, and I can give you a rundown, and it doesn't fucking cost you anything. Not even a like. I don't even get a like whether you like it or not. I mean, fuck. That's on you, though. I mean, that's your own karma. I'm not going to stop because I can't. But we're moving into something different. And I don't want to be the one to sit there and just channel dead people. When it comes up, I will. They're showing me like that Long Island medium lady. I don't know what her name is. Caputo or something. Anyway, that blonde. And when she would be out places, and I know, and they keep showing me when she gets like the fidgety, like she does something, you know, and to walk up to somebody, especially people you know in your own family, because they're the ones that will reject you faster than a stranger on the street would. But stepping into that, knowing you have to say what's coming through, and you've already been beaten down by people your whole entire life, and now you're doing something, you're just crazy. Yeah. You only say that because it's truth and you don't want no one else to know. But we see you. Cops and queers. Something models. I don't know. We're all stars. And that's what it is. Everybody's on dope in one way or another. Drinking energy drinks to give you energy. Do meth. I don't want to do meth. Well, then do energy drinks that are killing you just the same. Or why don't you call a doctor and they'll give you a prescription right away, put you on drugs, and then take you off, and then you have to go to the streets. Everybody's pretty much on a fucking drug. They all want to be high. But it's okay if it comes from a drug dealer called a doctor. And that shit makes you worse. Nobody wants to be healthy. They just want to be high. Aren't you handsome when you're high? People don't want to be healthy. They want to be high. And do you know, raising your vibration and doing all that, there's no fucking drug or anything in the world that can reach you. And the wind just started blowing. That can get you there. You don't want to be healthy. People just want to be high. They want to go fast. They want to be skinny and they want to go fast. The drugs. You're all part of the dope show, baby. Peace.